Over the last 6 months, I feel like I've learned a lot about the working man and the working class. From construction, to sanitation, to cooks, to barbers. There's a lot of different ways people put food on their plates. But this is a new season of Bosco Industries. And that means new jobs and new risks. We gotta raise the stakes. Today, I become a dog trainer.
Fuck! Fuck! I can't get up! What? I can't get up!
I'm not gonna lie and say I'm the biggest dog guy out there, but at least I'm not like Eddie. My family had a Shih Tzu growing up, but when push came to shove, it didn't really do much. But it just so happens that I got a guy who trains Hollywood stunt dogs for action films. So I went south and hooked up with Matt and Vic from Delaware Pitbulls, where they not only train dogs for home protection, but the big screen too. And their top pit bull was Brad Pitt's co-star in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, that dog. All right, here with Matt and Vic of Delaware Pitbulls. What's the importance of being a dog trainer?
To have control of your dogs. I mean, most people who buy dogs, especially high drive dogs, they don't always have control. Dog training is the key to a successful relationship with you and your pet. First, you got to respect the dog and understand that their mentality is a little, younger than ours. Like a full-grown dog, I think they say, is like an 8-year-old child. You got to have a lot of patience and understand that they're just doing what they naturally do. So you're not overcorrecting a dog, or you're not over-rewarding a dog to make them either spoiled or fearful, one or the other.
All right, so today we're gonna be doing protection training. What are the basis of that?
It's a higher form of control with your dog. You're not actually teaching the dog so much as to bite. You're teaching the dog how to think clearly through the bite and also how to let go. What good is a protection dog if you can't go into public with it?
Anything with teeth bites. It's more about having control of your dog. If a situation arises where it has to bite, then the dog has to learn to trust you, whether it's safe to bite or not.
This is our puppy gauntlet, our obstacle course that we like to build puppies through. It's a little dirty right now, but we'll send them through this, and it kind of just, eliminates their fears at a young age, builds them up young, and they kind of need that as they're a baby, just like kids. The younger ages, it's kind of like the most important developmental phase of their life. So we like to run them through here because these bottles are loud and they got to crunch through them. They feel them on their feet. We put the food in there, they eat with the food, and they got to work their way through it. And believe it or not, that's a huge challenge for a baby puppy. We do that about 8 weeks old, 9 weeks old. We take dogs down in the woods, and there's a whole, you can't even see houses down there. It's like you might as well be in Virginia, I have a husky as well. Huskies are meant to be, outside. They're very independent breeds. Rotate all our dogs. They all get a little bit of everything, inside, outside, weather, couches.
What are the things that you have to focus on most to make sure you're running this business effectively in terms of profit and also safety?
I like to start at grassroots, core foundation stuff. Training, sanitation, and just mental happiness of these dogs is kind of like your primary key points on what we do. Training is key. Me and Vic partnered up 5 years ago or whatever. He was the best trainer around. Our routines every day are working these dogs, and we enjoy it too. So it's not like work, it's like we're all just playing. It's a family of dogs. We play, we have fun, they get out, we go in the woods, we take them on car rides. They have to be worked and mentally stable, or else they can become unhappy or destructive. Not all dogs are capable of doing this. We want a dog that is naturally capable of doing bite work protection. This is the bite table that we're gonna have you do some stuff on. So basically, we're just gonna put a dog on this. He can't get too far. We'll shorten this up. He's gonna be boom, boom. He's gonna wanna get you. He's gonna look nasty, barking, barking. You're just gonna stick your arm at him, let him take your arm. And this will get you, break your ice a little bit, before we do some real stuff.
Now that I got the ins and outs of what a dog trainer does, it's time to meet the pups.
Look happy, dude. We're hanging out with
That's a
puppies.
big dog. No, I'm just like amazed by it.
If you've never had a dog, the way you're supposed to approach a dog is you never want to go over their head. when dogs are ready to fight, the dominant dog always goes up top, so they might feel as if you're trying to dominate them. So you always want to come from underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, you almost want to push that food into her mouth.
All right.
Like from underneath.
Yeah.
You know?
Straight up. All
Yeah.
right.
Side. Here. Good girl.
Good girls. Good girls. Come here, the girls. Boom, right to the camera. So Rico, this is Sayuri.
Okay.
This is the main brandy. Like we talked about, there's 2 brandies, Cerberus and Sayuri. This is the main sweetheart that did all the major roles. And look, Brad Pitt's face, hard to believe, but she's 9 years old now. She has no grays. She moves like a cat still. Living legend.
You don't want to kiss me? I know I'm not Brad Pitt. Come here.
If you don't care about her licking your lips, put it right in your lip.
Nah.
Boo! So this is Boo. This is Sayuri's firstborn son. He's one of our super studs here. He's just a gorgeous boy that just great with kids, great with people, goes on car rides, camping with us, swims, goes tubing down the river on the boat.
All right. All right. All right. Whoa. All right.
So he'll just lick your face if you put it out.
You're saying hello.
I understand. It's just the
him a lick
when
back.
you're staring.
You gotta give it back to him a little bit, you know? So this is Bougie. She is a Sayuri almost replica. Good girls.
Good dog.
Very sweet dog, very good producer.
Just straight out.
Yep. Tell her sit.
Sit.
Lift her hand up. And then just feed it to her mouth. Open-handed, open-handed, yep.
Okay.
Good.
That big tongue.
How you doing?
Good.
Not scared?
No, it's, I mean, the big dogs, and like, I guess it's the trust type thing, you know, because you see, like, I don't know, they stereotype it. They just want to play, so, and they are trained unbelievably, so.
Who likes dogs more, you or Eddie?
I think me. I think me more than Eddie, for sure. I had a dog. Eddie never had a dog.
Eddie's a big no dog guy.
Yeah, I think my brothers used to train my dog to go up to the attic and shit up there when it had accidents. So. I was trying to play it cool, but I don't know if these dogs necessarily respected me. So Matt and Vic took me down to the water for a more controlled training environment.
All right, Rico, so I brought you down here onto the Chesapeake Bay. We're gonna have you work Sayuri here a little bit, give her a couple hand commands. Plats means down.
Okay.
Just be firm with your commands, and as soon as she gives you what you're asking for, just tell her yes and give her a treat.
You give the treat right away, this way.
Right away. As soon as she gives it to you, yes.
So sit means it's actually up.
So basically the better way to understand that is when you lift your hand over a dog's head, they naturally go back.
Right.
So basically you're just lifting her head up to get her ass to go down. As soon as the ass hits the ground, yes.
Got it.
You can teach an 8-week-old puppy to sit just by lifting your hand over their head. Right. We're gonna recall Sayuri, basically just getting her to come to us. Say, here, here, here. Yes. Sits. Good. Speak.
And it's when they first come, it's just hands up.
As soon as she gets right here, lift up, ass is gonna touch.
Got it. I think it's the yell that's I'm most worried about. Ready? All right. Say, here.
Good girl. Start stepping backwards. There you go. Now she's running to you.
Good, yes, yes, yes. Yes, I can't drop that, All right, ready?
Go right into the next one.
Yep, plats. Plats. Good, yes, yes, yes. All right. I'm gonna load this up. Sit. Good, yes.
Now try to get her to speak. That's all right.
All right,
a lot of treats
all
is a good reward.
Freebies, ready? Good, yes, yes, yes. All right, all right.
Just tell her to souk and she can go and search and find the ones to drop.
All right, souk, souk, souk. Good, good, good. Here, here's a freebie. Good, good, good.
I thought his ear when he called her.
Yeah, that was a good
The
hear.
ear was perfect. His recall sounded great, and then he also listened. He started stepping backwards, so she started running to him, coming quicker. You got to practice on feeding the reward without dropping them. That's all.
It's like a Pez dispenser. You can
Yeah.
almost use those balls and like almost feed them with a thumb sometimes.
As it goes out, okay, yeah. Sorry, sit.
You forgot to say ready.
Oh, that's the, like,
That's the
Initiation.
engagement word. Yeah.
All right.
And they know something's coming.
sorry, ready?
See?
Sit. Good dog, yes. And you don't say you avoid good or anything like
No
this,
good in
right?
between it. So good is a bridge word.
The dog just knows if I say good, they're in the right position, and as soon as I say, then I'm going to give them the reward.
And then free is your release word.
Free!
free. So sometimes the release word is just as important as giving them a treat. Then they know they can go back to being a dog. Yeah.
That makes sense. She's been in 3 movies, you said?
Yes.
But the most famous one that everybody knows and how we got kind of connected was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
You obviously love animals. You love
Yep.
your line of work. Did you think Hollywood was going to come? And then
Nope.
what was entailed in terms of that shoot?
So basically, I'm just a blue-collar business owner. You know, I come from low income, humble beginnings. I just kind of got into the dogs out of emotional support 20 years ago, and it kind of took a life of its own, and I just dedicated my life to the dogs, and Hollywood came to me. They came to us because we had a stable-minded dog, stable temperament. We marketed them in a positive light, so the people behind the dogs was a good fit for Hollywood. We didn't do anything. They just found us, and magic happened from there. It was a good fit.
How's Tarantino?
I didn't meet him personally, but he loved her. He actually went to France to accept the Cannes Palm Dog Award. He went to get that Palm Dog Award and that collar, and he puts her collar on his fireplace.
There's an award for the best dog in a film?
It's the Ultimate Dog Canine Cinema Award. And out of all the movies of that year that dogs were in the movie, the winner wins the Palm Dog Award.
Okay.
I think that animal cinema is dying. There's a lot of CGI and a lot of AI now, and they don't really have a reason to use real dogs, which is another thing that I'm pretty proud of, is that we might have one of the last actual big roles of a canine in cinema ever. That's what makes it a little bit more special for me, is that there might not ever be another Sayuri or movie role with that entail, that bite work and that Tarantino craziness. That could be it for that.
Before we get back to the episode, let me tell you about my friends at Nutrafol. If your hair isn't playing like it was in your 20s, it might be time for a real comeback, not just a workaround. Nutrafol supports healthier hair from within. It gives you a clear, legitimate plan to stop covering up and start showing up with confidence. Nutrafol now offers hair growth supplements tailored to men at every age, because the root causes of hair thinning change over time, and your routine should too. For men 18 to 49 like myself, Nutrafol Men improves hair growth for thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months. And if you're older, Nutrafol Men 50 Plus is the first hair growth product specifically formulated for you. Nutrafol is the #1 hair growth supplement brand recommended by dermatologists and trusted by over 1.5 million people. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com and use code RICO for $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping. How old is this one?
12 weeks
Really?
yesterday, I think.
Jeez.
Oh, you are handsome.
Chris, good boy. Good boy.
Oh my God.
What's he eating?
Since we feed raw, we'll make our own chicken jerky. It's all about the value of the treat.
Could you define raw feeding?
Raw feeding is just like the wolf in the natural wild. Before we domesticated them into dogs, they hunted, they ate once or twice a week, and they ate the stomach, the gut biome in the stomach of the animal. They have a longer digestional tract, so they thrive on raw feeding. So raw meat, vegetables, oils, liver, you gotta have an organ meat in there. So raw feeding consists of a balance of raw food. You can't just give your dog raw meat. You gotta balance it out with the correct ratio of bone content, organ meat, different varieties of meat, lamb, chicken, beef, fish.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yeah, pumpkin is great for digestion, it's great for dogs, one of the best feed additives to give a dog.
You think diet makes such a difference?
Even if
It matters for bodybuilders, it matters for dogs.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, here's my philosophy, like, it's not always about how you look. Sometimes things gotta be practical in life. It's a mind, body, spirit thing. Like, if you eat well, you think well.
What percentage of dog owners would you say give their dogs a healthy diet?
5%. Scientifically, they say 3 years at it by raw feeding.
He's tearing that thing up. He sure is.
Delaware Red Pitbull's slogan is, they're not just dogs, they're a way of life. I made that up 20 years ago. It's because of the ownership you gotta have with a powerful breed like this. It's the feeding, it's the precautions you gotta take to be responsible.
Stress is the #1 killer, so you don't want your dog being stressful. You want to feed them right, giving them the proper play, takes and relieve stress, giving them mind games like puzzles and stuff like that to keep their mind going.
Just taking your dog for a ride is mentally stimulating. They look
Right.
out the window, it's all new.
When you take a dog out in the environment, it's smelling all them leaves, the dirt, every one of us, every one of our arm deodorants, you know what I mean? And that all that mind stimulation actually makes a dog more tired sometimes than actual physical activity.
Give us a pro and con of growing up with so many dogs on you.
The biggest con is definitely just like me growing up as like a kid. I don't necessarily understand these dogs the way that they did, and it took me more time, I feel like. And once I fully understood the dogs, I think that that's where the pros start to come in. Just being able to, know that we have a really good foundation here and really good dogs to really change that stereotype. Not all pit bulls are what other people get to make them out to be, at least.
Give me a figure of how many pounds of dog shit you've probably shoveled or scooped up. What would it be?
I would say 100,000 since the day that I was born. Out of the three of us, I was the kid that went outside and I cleaned the kennels and I cleaned the shit up. And we spray it with the hose. This is one thing, you know, those little circus games where you gotta hit the little circle and you gotta beat the race. Oh my God, I always said I'd be the best at that because man, oh man, I spray in the little cracks and all the little things. It's not the biggest flex, but it's definitely something to put out there. Definitely 100,000 pounds though, I gotta be close to it.
I was a little nervous day one, as I would expect anybody to be. But with Matt and Vic's tips, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Plus, the puppies are adorable. Time to rest up and get ready for tomorrow, the big day, bite day.
Should we pet him or? No? Gotcha.
He'll bite the shit out of you.
Appreciate the warning.
He's approachable. Like, I can make him sit and come and shake your hand, but he won't let you touch it.
Does that eventually shake?
No, he's trained to be like that.
Oh.
Right?
Well,
Not be
he's,
like that.
he's naturally, but I do train him, so I have control of him. Before, when he was younger, he'd be snapping on you guys right now. When I got him from Matt gave him, he was a puppy, he had a red collar on. I named him Juvenile after the rapper, Hot Boy.
Hell yeah.
Because he said he's a hot boy, he had a red collar on, so that's...
Juvie, baby.
Cash Money Records.
Cerberus's bite force versus his.
We never tested, but he's chewed up a bowling ball. He bites pretty damn hard.
Chewed up
But
a bowling ball.
Oh, yeah, but I can't say who bites harder. I mean, he's probably bites harder because he's got a bigger head, and the bite force is a direct result of the head. But
It is a big head.
That dog does have a big head. Probably some big teeth, too. Feels like today's gonna be a long one. I think Matt and Vic knew that because they brought in the third trainer, James. Ex-military, no nonsense. Ready to go.
What's this? This is key.
It's a bite suit. Yep, that's the jacket. These are the pants. I'm from Philly originally. I was in the Air Force. I got stationed at Delaware Air Force Base, and then I went to the Army. And actually, I'm an X-ray tech. But been around dogs all my life, so I travel and try to help people with their pups, their older dogs. A lot of people want to do protection work, but every dog's not built for protection. So this dog right here, pup, 7 months old. Yep. Hasn't seen much, but genetically he has it. So it's our job to slow walk him in. This is for a little environmentals. This is a chatter stick. A little noise, a little agitation to make sure that the dog is okay with the stick. You don't hit the dog or anything of that nature. And this is what I want him to grip on. A lot of dogs will go after. But once you put this on someone, it changes the game for the dog. It's a lot more pressure. It becomes a little more personal with the dog. And we're like, I don't want any parts of that. So it's our job when they're puppies to make sure they're comfortable with that. So we start early on. Try to get them to engage. Once he engages, then I slip my arm in.
so you're slowly putting on the pressure, and then you're taking it off.
This dog's got some fire to him, so let's see.
Notice the back. Just put the land on his back. It's not always about bites. Sometimes it's more about misses because the frustration of missing teaches the dog to want to bite and hold on more so they don't lose the prey.
This dog's definitely never seen this.
So this is taking it up a notch.
Genetically, he's good for me to attempt what I'm about to attempt. Now we change body parts.
See how the dog's gripping, driving in. It just says he drove in, James slipped it, and he won. You can also see now how, when we first brought him out, how he was sporadic and biting at everything, biting at Matt, biting at me. And then now that he's learned to target on that sleeve, now he's actually focused on what he's supposed to be biting
What
on.
we just did with that puppy, a lot of grown dogs can't do that. All the training depends on the dog.
So you were saying look away from the, what do you mean? You said take the pressure off?
When you're staring a dog in the eyes, that's a good way to get bit if it's an aggressive dog, because what you're doing is it's like the dog's taking it as a challenge. If the dog has a little bit weaker nerve, it's going to scare the dog more than it actually makes him want you more.
So it's more intimidating to the dog.
So if I walk up to you like this, that's aggressive.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't like staring the puppy like this in his eyes. He's like this, relieving the pressure.
Yo, that little.
I'm telling you,
So,
he's serious.
keeper,
That's my keeper, yeah. Yeah, he's serious.
don't bring him over my spot no more. Till I get back in shape. Had no issues.
You got to test each dog and see what they're giving you and what they're not giving you, and you want to build up any of their weaknesses. We take a young dog that has it genetically, and you build him up and make him a champion.
Yeah, Tyson didn't take the best fighter on his first fight. His management put him on smaller opponents until he built himself up. It's the same kind of concept.
Your first fight action, what are we feeling right now?
Good, I guess. I mean, you see how they're trained. They do what they're doing. It's all calculated. So you trust it, obviously, but it's nerve-wracking.
Ideally, you want the dog to bite here.
Are you walking right at it?
You're leading with this. You're not leading with your leg.
Right.
You're not leading with your head. You're not leading with your shoulders.
That's
This
the
leads
closest
the
thing
way.
to the dog. This sleeve protects your face, so you never want to lean forward. That's how you get bit.
This dog is experienced enough, he'll take it from you. You don't have to feed it to him, jam it into his mouth or anything like that. You're just gonna walk up slowly, slowly, slowly for safety reasons, and you'll be able to take it. You can fight him for a little bit, fight him for a little bit. When you're done, when you've had enough excitement, all you have to do is slip out. All right?
Yep.
You got it, you got
But
it.
I'll do it. I'll do it
so
first
a
to show you
simulator.
real quick.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell me when you're ready.
We're ready.
Why is he not giving it up?
I like you. You're
Why is
fine.
he? That's a simple question.
Why is he not
Why is
giving
he
it
not
up?
giving it up?
What's going on here?
Where are your balls? Chest
He,
or-
Yeah, up here.
he wants it that bad. That's how he wants it that bad.
All right. First time.
So credit to Matt and Vic and James. When they train these dogs, they do exactly what they're supposed to. But it's definitely a little nerve-wracking being the stuntman, so to speak, that close to a dog near you.
Stand straight up.
Yeah.
Getting like a fighting stance or whatever. You want that sleeve the furthest thing out.
Okay.
So you could just walk by and just go like this and hand him the sleeve.
All right.
And then you're going to lift your arm. Bam.
All right.
Just don't let him pull your face into him.
Here we go. Motherfucking Rico show. There it is. Let him take it. There it is.
Good.
Fight him a little bit. Fight him.
Fight him.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, I mean, he's strong, huh? We don't even say he won. I was like, I didn't have a lot of movement.
Good job, bud.
All right. It was such a protective sleeve in there, so it didn't hurt while you were engaged on there, but you could definitely feel the pressure and how strong a dog is in terms of their movement. Imagine a defensive tackle just grabbing your arm at full strength and you not being able to move it. That's how strong it felt. But the dog did what it's supposed to do. You kind of slip out of it, and then it calms down pretty quick.
Immediate reaction.
Scary.
Yeah, definitely. He's saying it fit, it's on, it can re-engage, but yeah, it's trained exactly like they're saying it's gonna do. So
That particular sleeve, he didn't necessarily feel the pinch because there's a lot of padding out here.
Yeah.
So we have sleeves that you can really feel the pressure and the pinch. The bite suit, you'll feel the pressure and the pinch. So he was still protected, but he can, the strength of this dog, he can definitely feel. Sometimes you have a command to out, but sometimes in your training, you want them so much to go after whatever they're engaging on that you want their drive to stay up. So some people teach an out a lot earlier. Sometimes you just, you teach it a little later.
Cerberus is so trained that when you say drop, it's immediately disengaged.
That I can't answer you.
You got to give the guys at Delaware Red Pitbulls a ton of credit because they prepared me for every outcome possible. But I had to do a double take when he said Cerberus might not disengage the bite suit right away. So what does that mean? I'm a chew toy for the rest of my life? Overall, I felt pretty safe about the first bite. But as we said on this season, We're up in the stakes and up in the ante. We got to get the big scene down on the beach. The money shot, the big bite.
This is a gauntlet. I'm gonna give you two because I'm not sure where he's gonna bite.
What do you mean you're not sure where he's gonna bite? What kind of?
I'm just.
You guys throw terms around.
Yeah,
They act like I'm not gonna react. Like,
You're funny, man. They're saying he's gonna bite you in your arms.
right? Where else could he bite
So-
you? Jim?
Anywhere, legs.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
what-
but it's trained for the arm. I thought.
Sir, I'm just got my equipment here and I'm here to assist.
You got the Best Buy attitude. It's like, can you help me with a DVD player? Not my department. What kind of fucking attitude
Don't
is
say that, man. Don't
What kind of
say
attitude is
that. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you.
It's like, I need help with radios. It's like, not my department. They just keep walking.
I wouldn't do that to you.
My brother got bit by a dog.
He didn't have all this equipment on though.
I think he was like 7 or 8. The dog
Yeah.
just ran after him and bit him.
That's PTSD. That'll make you not even want a dog later.
It was
in
a
life.
little dog.
He was
Yeah.
okay
Nah,
though.
he was
later in
He's
life.
got a dog now. Yeah, he's
Got you. That's cool.
When we met the dogs yesterday, we never petted Cerberus, right? Why is that?
He don't like strangers.
All right.
That's why.
This is the big one. This is Cerberus, the star of the show. This is the big one. You wear the suit, run a little bit, a couple of steps, and reenact. You obviously got the extra padding. But yeah, this is the.
I don't get that.
It's like fucking cats.
Oh. Come on, James. Come on.
They're sending you to the gallows.
Come on, James.
You'll be all right, buddy.
The scene is set for the final act. We're walking through the woods in a back path. I'm stumbling on my feet. James is playing taps. I know I'm safe, and these guys are unbelievable trainers, but it feels a little bit like Tommy and Goodfellas.
I had to sign a release that if I die, they can't fucking.
Got his game face on.
It's only one person fighting.
I know, right? Matt will be here with the dog. You'll go about 10 feet away.
You're gonna.
And then I turn around and run?
Not yeah. So watch.
And run away from him.
All right.
This is what- you're the dog. I'm gonna run up. Hey, hey, hey!
Yo, watch it.
All right.
See, it don't take much.
I don't want to fall.
You right. Sometimes you just can't help it.
Right.
It depends on how hard he hits you and where he hits you, you can fall.
And then once he bites,
Just
fight it. Don't pull
Yeah.
away. Or I mean,
tension. You don't have to shake. Just pull.
are you looking as you're running?
Yes.
You can kind of exaggerate. It might look crazy, but
Yeah. All right. Let's fire it up. So just jump.
yeah, stand up.
Hop. Give it a little hop. There you go.
This is as far as I can lift it.
I got you.
Vic's a brunt guy. He's got no touch. All right, hold on. There we go. Oh, close.
You gotta jump up. Just try to let it jog a little bit.
Stand up.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Like Lucha says. Just do like a little jog.
It's like that? All right.
Go down on one knee.
Okay.
Go, keep on. Both knees.
There you go.
All right, now get back up.
Yep.
There you go.
So I hope it translates to film just how hard it was to one, get that suit on and move with it. If you watch my turn, I'm not necessarily the swiftest guy on the planet to begin with, but this makes you really slow.
I guess I'm worried about getting bit and like looking and like, you know what I mean? Balancing
Now, you're
the.
gonna feel pressure, but you're protected.
All right.
Even if he gets you here.
No, what I'm saying is like, you have no idea when it's coming. Like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm, you know what I mean?
That's why you're
Yeah.
gonna go like this with your arm out, and you're
All
gonna
right.
be looking.
All right.
But see,
All right.
your arm is
You're
closer
gonna be
to the dog.
surprised. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's-
and I ain't mad at you on that.
Yeah, well, no,
You
it's
need-
just
you
the
need to
element of
watch
like
so you
going
don't
down.
fall. You
Yeah,
need
I
to
got
watch
it.
the dog so you
Yeah, I
don't
got it.
fall.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, Sarah. I'm no Brad Pitt, but all right, here we go. Ah, fuck! Fuck! Good boy. Fuck.
You alright?
Yeah, I can't get up.
Here, I'll help you up. Ready? Up. Don't lean forward.
I'm trying not to.
All right, you good. You're good.
I can't get up. I can't get up.
Grab this behind
I can't get up.
I got you.
All right.
There you go. Just watch this.
All right, ready? Stay still. Hold tension.
Out! Out! Good.
All right. What are your thoughts right now?
Fuck. Yeah, as soon as I went down, I thought I was cooked. You feel it a little bit. So I'm staring at the dog, we're mano a mano, and I can tell he smells fear. You agitate him, set him up, and then they let the leash go, and you turn and run, and you ain't running fast. I felt like I was waddling like a duck, and you could just hear that dog and feel that dog getting closer and closer. You're just worried about when that bite is gonna connect with your arm out as the target. And once that dog leapt and connected on the bite, I went down and stayed down. But as soon as they said release, the dog let me go and he went back to normal. It was like flipping the off switch.
Good?
Yeah. Thanks, Gus. All right, James.
You want this off?
Thanks, man. Yeah, I want this fucking off. Definitely feel it.
Yeah, you feel
That
it.
ain't, this ain't, it, but you would think this thing,
Yeah,
this feels bigger than the sleeve though. It's
it
deceptive.
is. Basically like Kevlar.
I would have definitely felt it without this.
Yep. I'm getting punched. He said I still.
You definitely feel it. I know it's no mark. It's gonna sound like, do you think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. You definitely feel it.
All right, I'm gonna put him up. You good?
Yeah, that's excellent. Thank you.
Staring you down. Thank you guys. That was great.
Whew.
Think there's a Pitbull in your future?
Maybe. Whew.
What did you think as soon as it like clamped on? Like
That you weren't expecting, like with the sleeve, you didn't feel anything. The sleeve, you don't feel a thing.
there you felt it.
You legitimately feel that right away. You felt it. It's I almost kind of wish I did it without the extra blue.
You're crazy.
Why?
Because you bruised.
Yeah, yeah, but that's
it's
part of the game.
You want me to call him? Do it again. You want me to call him?
Nah, I think he's all wound up. There's a little bit. It's not a full bruise, but it's a little bit. All right, that wraps the most eventful episode of Bosco Industries. Delaware Red Pitbulls. Thank you guys enough. We do usually do a kind of a grading thing. I guess the overall grade.
I'm an honesty guy. I'll give you a C.
C?
I'll give you a C+. That was a good take today on the arm. I like that.
Yeah, and I was going to say from 1 to 10, I'd give you a 6.
Okay.
It's your first time. You did pretty good.
I like the different grading system.
I'm going to
Why
actually
don't you just do pass?
Give him a
fail?
Y. Give
I'm
him a
gonna give
Y.
you a B.
Okay.
Because one, you've never done this before, and you did very well. You took instruction well, so I'm gonna give you a B. You
Why
come
the
back
C?
anytime.
Why the C?
C.
We gotta get better. So like,
Yeah, that's good. You got to start it. What if I give you a B? All the other dog trainers out there, they're going to be like, how the fuck is this guy giving him a B?
Right.
It's got to be fair to everybody else, right?
makes sense. Eventful episode. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much.